If you think you're going to get rich like Alex in a single day, please close this video right now. This story is not for you. But if you understand that real success takes time, hard work, and patience, then you are in exactly the right place. This story might be a little boring, but believe me, it will teach you everything a new investor needs to know. This is the story of a guy who saw many ups and downs in his life, faced failures head-on, and today is a successful investor. Before listening to this story, please subscribe to the channel. And if this story motivates you, please be sure to like and share. If you are ready, let's begin Alex's story. It was a cold winter evening in Chicago. Snowflakes floated in the air, and the ice on the roads was hard as stone. Alex Johnson was looking out the window of his small apartment. In his eyes was a dream planted there by his grandfather. "Son, real wealth isn't what you earn, but what you save and invest," Grandpa John used to say. He was a simple school teacher, but his knowledge of the stock market was like an expert's. But Grandpa was no longer in this world. He had left Alex only an old book, Benjamin Graham's The Intelligent Investor, with notes written in Grandpa's pen on the pages. Alex's current life was miles away from that dream. He worked as a junior associate at a small marketing firm. His monthly income was $2,800, of which $800 went to his apartment rent, $300 for his car payment, $400 for loan repayments, and the rest went to daily expenses. Every month, he could only save between $200 and $300, which felt like a drop in the bucket compared to his dreams. One day, his senior Mike showed him his new BMW at the office. "Check this out, man. I made a killing on Tesla stock last month." "Made $5,000 in 2 weeks," Mike said proudly. Those words stuck in Alex's heart. That night, he woke up, unable to sleep. He opened his laptop and started searching for how to get rich quick in the stock market. Alex found a stock market guru online who had millions of subscribers on his YouTube channel. He would talk about new stocks every day and claimed to have given his followers returns of 100% to 500%. "This is it. I found it," Alex said happily. The guru's premium group had a monthly fee of $200. The very next day, Alex skipped his car insurance payment to pay this fee. The first hot tip was for a small biotech company called Medicure. The guru said the company had a drug that could cure cancer and that the results of its clinical trials were coming out the next week. "This stock will go from $2 to $20. Buy it now," the guru insisted in the video. Alex invested his entire savings of $2,000 in this stock. For the first 2 days, the stock went up to $2.10, and he made a $100 profit. He was thrilled. "This is so easy!" But on the third day, the negative clinical trial results came out. The stock dropped to $0.50. Alex's $2,000 was now only $500. He emailed the guru, only to find out that he had shut down the premium group and disappeared. Alex held his head in his hands. His entire dream, all his savings, had turned to dust in a few days. During this time of despair, Alex saw his grandfather's old book again. He decided to read it, hoping to find some comfort. On the first page of the book, Grandpa had written, "If you have ever suffered a loss, remember, every great investor's story has this chapter. The problem is not the loss, but learning from it." Those words touched Alex's heart. He started reading the book. The basic principles, the difference between investing and gambling, the concept of buying based on value, and understanding the market like a moody friend who sometimes sells things for too much and sometimes for too little. Around the same time, he received another shock. His company announced layoffs and Alex lost his job. Now he was unemployed with only $500 in savings and $10,000 in debt. Alex did not give up. He took a job as a waiter in a restaurant and also started doing small freelance marketing jobs on the side. His goal was simple: save at least $500 every month and invest it wisely. He made a promise to himself. Never blindly trust a guru. Again, 2. Always do my own research. Only invest in what I understand. 4. Never make emotional decisions. His first step was to create an automatic savings system. He set up his bank account so that $200 would automatically transfer to his investment account every payday. The first month, he put that $200 into a company he understood well, Walmart. He had researched and knew this company paid steady dividends and its business would never shut down. The second month, he put $200 into Coca-Cola, the third month into Microsoft. It was boring. There was no excitement, no overnight success. Just a steady, monotonous process. A year passed. Alex's portfolio had grown to $20,400. He was still working at the restaurant, but his freelance income was starting to improve. Then came 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic gripped the world. The market crashed terribly. Alex's portfolio fell to $1,800. All of his stocks were down 25–30%. This was the moment his faith was tested. His friends advised him, "Sell everything. The market is going to collapse completely." But Alex opened his grandfather's book. On one page was written, "Be greedy when others are fearful. Be fearful when others are greedy." He understood that this was the opportunity his grandfather had talked about. The market was like that moody friend, selling its goods at a discount. Alex had an extra $1,000 in savings at that time. He decided to invest it in the market. But this time he used a new strategy. He bought an S&P 500 ETF, VO, which was an investment in America's 500 biggest companies. He invested $500 in March 2020 and another $500 in April. By the end of 2020, the market started to recover. Not only did Alex's portfolio come back, but it hit new highs. That $1,000 he had invested in the crashing market was now worth $1,500. But the most important thing was that Alex had learned a crucial lesson. Consistency and patience are the real weapons. He focused on his freelancing and increased his income. Now he started investing $1,000 every month instead of $500. His strategy was simple: 70% in an S&P 500 ETF, 20% in individual stocks, he understood, 10% in an emergency fund in 2021. When the era of cryptocurrency and meme stocks like GameStop arrived, Alex's friends multiplied their money. "Dude, Alex, your method is so slow. Look, I put $1,000 in Dogecoin and made $15,000, his friend David told him on the phone. A wave of doubt washed over Alex. Maybe I should put some money into those things. But then he remembered his first loss. He decided to stick to his strategy. He knew that what goes up fast often comes down fast. And sure enough, in 2022, when the cryptocurrency market fell 70%, David's $15,000 became $2,000. By 2023, a new chapter began in Alex's story. His monthly investment had now reached $1,500. His total portfolio was worth $80,000 one day. He did the math. He had been investing consistently for 5 years. His average annual return was 10%. His first $200 investment in Walmart was now worth $350. That $1,000 he invested during COVID was now worth $2,200, but the real magic was just beginning. The power of compounding had started to work. Now, the profit from his existing portfolio was starting to equal his monthly investments. By 2024, Alex's life had changed. His portfolio had reached $150,000. He had started his own freelance business, which was thriving. One day, he realized that his portfolio's annual profit, $15,000, was more than his monthly expenses. Although he wasn't rich yet, he had become financially independent. This meant he could quit his business if he wanted and live just off his investment profits. But he didn't do that. Instead, he decided to pass on his knowledge to others. He created a small online course where he taught people the same basic principles he had learned. Today, Alex is 32 years old. His portfolio is worth $200,000 and his business is flourishing. But his vision is now set on another goal: to build a $1 million portfolio by the age of 40. But he now understands that real success isn't just about money. It's about the lessons he learned. Don't fear loss. Every loss is a lesson that saves you from a bigger loss in the future. Control your emotions. Don't get caught up in the market's emotional roller coaster. Be consistent. Even if it's just $50, keep investing every month. Do the work yourself. Don't blindly trust any one person or source. Make time your friend. The magic of compounding will work for you if you give it time. If you've listened to this story all the way here, congratulations. You have the patience that every successful investor needs. Alex's story isn't like a movie where the hero becomes a millionaire overnight. It's the story of an ordinary person who learned from his mistakes, didn't lose courage in difficult times, and kept moving steadily toward his goal. If you want to learn what mistakes you should avoid, don't fall for get rich quick schemes. Don't blindly trust one person's advice. Don't make decisions based on market fear. Don't make emotional decisions influenced by others' success. And if you want to learn how to be successful, do your own research, create your own strategy. Be consistent, make time your friend. Don't lose courage in difficult times. If this story inspires you, then please be sure to like so we know you like these kinds of stories. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on more valuable stories like this. Be sure to share so your loved ones can also benefit from these valuable lessons. Because wealth isn't a destination you reach overnight. It's a journey traveled with patience, consistency, and wisdom. And this journey is possible for anyone who decides to take it. Tell us in the comments below, what was the most important lesson you learned from Alex's story?